You're successful, you're intelligent, emotionally grounded. Your friends call you the one person everyone goes to for advice. And that's exactly why he chose you. Not despite your strength, because of it. That sounds wrong. It sounds like predators go after the weak. But with narcissists, the opposite is true. And today, I'm going to explain why. Today, we're breaking down a specific psychological mechanism, not bad luck, not poor choices in partners, the actual reason strong, empathic, successful women become the target of a narcissist. And by the end of this video, you'll understand what happened to you was not random. It was math. Myth number 1, and we need to destroy it immediately. Narcissists don't go after the weak. The common misconception is that narcissists target insecure, dependent, easily controlled women. The reality is the exact opposite. Clinical psychologist Dr. Michelle Evans, who specializes in personality disorders, puts it this way: strong women represent the ideal narcissistic trophy. They're emotionally stable, respected, self-contained. To the narcissist, they're not people, they're mirrors, and powerful mirrors at that. Think about that for a second. A weak, dependent partner doesn't give a narcissist what he actually needs: status, validation of his own worth through his partner's achievements, the feeling that he deserves something better. Your success is his trophy. Your stability is his foundation. Your empathy is his fuel. Here are 4 specific traits that make you a target, not flaws, strengths. Trait 1, deep empathy. Psychopaths, narcissists, people with antisocial traits lack empathy. They are not capable of genuinely caring about another person. Without empathy, love cannot exist on their side. But you're a target precisely because you truly care. You hurt when others hurt. That makes you a remarkable person.
And that is exactly what a narcissist is looking for. Someone who will tolerate, understand, give a second, third, 10th chance. Because you believe every behavior has a reason that can be understood. Trait 2, high standards of loyalty. You don't leave at the first sign of trouble. You invest. You fight for the relationship. That's a beautiful quality in a healthy relationship. In a relationship with a narcissist, it's exactly what allows the cycle to last for years instead of weeks. Trait 3, the ability to see the best in people. You see potential. You believe a person can change if given enough love and patience. The narcissist exploits exactly this. He shows you glimpses of the person he could be, and you stay, waiting for that person to fully show up. He won't, but hope is powerful glue. Trait 4, self-sufficiency and strength. A psychologist who studied this phenomenon for Psychology Today explains, narcissists often struggle their entire lives with the absence of a consistent parental figure. When you take charge, manage your life effectively, and build your own success, this becomes a magnet for a narcissist who desperately wants those same characteristics. On top of that, the narcissist sees a strong woman as a conquest. Being with you gives him the feeling that he deserves someone successful, independent, and strong. Here's what happens next, and this explains why you don't notice the danger right away. In the beginning, the narcissist seems irresistibly drawn to your confidence. He compliments your independence, admires your success, mirrors your values. It feels like he's finally the person who truly sees your worth. But underneath that admiration is the real motive: control. This is the critical detail. Not love for who you really are, a desire to control what you represent. Here's what that looks like in real life. 3 specific patterns. First, he plays on your empathy. Through manipulation, he uses your caring nature and kindness to get his own way. This usually includes blame and attempts to shame you into doing what he wants. Your natural reaction is to try to understand, to help, to fix it. That is exactly what he's counting on. Second, isolation disguised as romance. Wanting to be alone together all the time can feel romantic, but the narcissist creates a sense of isolation and dependence by insisting on constant one-on-one time. Be cautious if a new partner never wants to go out, spend time with friends, or introduce you to the people in his life. Third, the gradual dismantling of your confidence. A therapist specializing in abuse recovery describes it this way. Once a narcissist gains someone's trust, his behavior changes. He begins tearing his partner down so he can keep feeling superior. Most narcissists carry a deep childhood wound they're not even aware of themselves. This is not an excuse, but it helps explain the mechanism. Here's the most important thing to understand. The longer a strong, confident woman stays in a narcissistic relationship, the harder it becomes to leave. Not because she's weak, because her strength was systematically used against her. Dr. Gianni Adamo puts it with particular precision. There is nothing wrong with how you love. The narcissist exploited your strengths and your good nature. After that betrayal of your goodness, your traumatized brain wants to disown your ability to be vulnerable again. But here's the trap. By shutting down your vulnerability to others, you shut down your capacity to love. And that is part of who you are, part of what makes you happy. This last part matters most. The solution is not to become less empathetic, less kind, less strong. The solution is learning to direct those qualities toward people who will value them, not exploit them. Your empathy is not a weakness to cut out. It is a strength that needs protecting.
In the next video, we're going to talk about triangulation, how narcissists use third parties to make you compete for his attention. This is one of the most damaging and least talked about manipulation tools. Link right here. Leave a comment. Which of the 4 traits, empathy, loyalty, the ability to see the best in people, or strength, was your door, the one he walked through? You are not alone, and your kindness is not a mistake.